The beautiful, historic and iconic Sharjah Stadium plays host to the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2025, powered by Fancode. It's match number 10 on day 3, Abu Dhabi taking on Dubai. That is what's coming up here in this awesome D10 competition that has already become with so much drama and eventful. We look forward to another exciting encounter between these two neighbouring Emirates. Without wasting too much time, let's go down and find out what happened at the toss with Ahmed Khaja.
Toss time for match number 10 of the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2025, powered by Fancode. I have the two captains and match referee alongside me here on the sidelines. Leading team Abu Dhabi, we have, of course, Rohan Mustafa. Leading team Dubai, we have Ronak Paroli and Iftikhar Ali, sir, our match referee. Rohan, please flip the coin. Tails is the call. Well, it's worked. Ronak, congrats, you won a toss. What have you decided?
We're going to bat first. In the first game as well, we saw that the target didn't get chased down. So, we're just going to keep that same momentum, going from the first game, which has been played here, and then just have some takeaways from there.
Didn't quite work for you yesterday. So what is the adjustments you're looking to make in this game?
I think batting just didn't come to the party. I think our bowlers did a good job. So, we're just going to back our batsmen to come out here, get about 100, 110, and then, our bowlers did exceptionally well yesterday. So, I think I'm going to back them to defend any target after that.
Changes to the side.
Just one change, Zainullah comes in for Amar.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Rohan, unfortunately, lost the coin flip. If you had won it, what would you have done?
We were going to have ball first. It was a good decision from Dubai for us. We were thinking to ball first. As you saw yesterday, we batted first. Wicket is a little bit slow in the daytime. When the day goes a little bit, so it's good for a batsman. And hopefully we get them out under 80 or something like that. So it will be easy for us to chase.
You did not take your usual opening role in the second match. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything is okay. But we have to see the things we have. As I said, quite a lot of time we have a little bit less batsmen, so we need to adjust themselves. And as a senior player, I have to take responsibility. And of course, the team is doing really well. And I think, as I said a long time back, that I want to give opportunity to all the players. Even today, there are a lot of players playing in. It's a big tournament, so nothing much. That's just like that.
That's truly the quality of a leader. But good luck for the game.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Right then, news from the sidelines. Dubai have won the toss and elected to bat first.
Yeah, really desperate for those 2 points are Dubai after having lost both their games. This is what the two lineups look like. Aditya Shetty, Danish Qureshi at the top for Dubai. Israr Ahmed, so a little bit of experience as well. Muhammad Irfan there, Nirwan Shetty. Ronak Panoli, the skipper, we heard him speak to Ahmed Khaja a short while ago. Syed Haider Shah also there, so that should add some impetus in their batting. Weber Gokar, Wahab Hassan, saw him take a brilliant catch earlier on. Zainullah Rahmani and Zishan Nasir making up the 11 for Dubai. As for Abu Dhabi, lots of experience there. Ali Abid at the top, Basil Hamid, UAE national experience there already. Ethan D'Souza, young exciting batter. Haider Razak, brilliant all-rounder. Ibrar Ahmed will be steaming in with the new ball in hand. Kashian Roberts, Muhammad Nadeem, another big all-rounder. Ron Mustafa, of course we all know about him. Shehan Veeratna, Siam Khan, and of course Zia Mukhtar for the Abu Dhabi in the first 11 here. Just a reminder again, it's Dubai, the young side that have decided to bat first after having won the toss. Mudassir alongside me for these first few minutes of this first innings. What do you make of the decision at the toss, Mudassir bhai?
First of all, good to see you back in the com box after ages, Samir. I'm really confused. Yeah, last couple of times they have opted to bat first and they struggled, but still banking on their strength. Ronak Panoli, couple of matches, 37 runs, a healthy strike rate, but he needs to improve his average. Yes, Dubai is still searching for their first win, and coming into this game, Abu Dhabi has momentum on their side after that excellent win last night. Two good sides, but I think the advantage is with Abu Dhabi because of that experience.
Yeah, plus champions of the recent D50 that finished up, so they will be obviously gaining, rather trying to continue with that winning momentum. They've won one, lost one so far. That's the look at the field that has been set up for Ronak Panoli. There's a deep third, rather a backward point, more like. The third is in the circle. And of course, there's a deep square leg as well. So two sides of the square of the wicket is where the protection is in the deep. It's going to be Zia Mukhtar, it seems, with the new ball in hand. And the umpire will say play. It is Dubai versus Abu Dhabi. Ball number 1. Zia Mukhtar steaming in. Starts off with a slow one. A little punch over mid-on by Ronak Panoli. Starts off with a boundary.
Not an ideal start for Zia Mukhtar and for Abu Dhabi, but a good start for Dubai. A loser and full advantage taken by the captain, Ronak Panoli. Not in control, but somehow he just manages to clear the fielder at mid-on. Couple of bounces, 4 runs for Ronak, and a good start for Dubai.
Yeah, you don't want to start off with a full toss like that, especially to someone like Ronak, who, if he gets going, someone who's very difficult to get the wicket off. Oh, that's a big wide down the leg side. So wide that even the keeper can't get a hand to it, and that'll be 5 wide. So horrible, horrible start here for Zia and Abu Dhabi.
Playing his first game of this tournament, got an opportunity, leaking runs. Not impressed. A wayward delivery, way outside the leg stick. Especially when you're bowling with the new ball, the first over, all you need is just to find that right channel instead of putting that extra effort, leaking runs. Not a good idea by Zia Mukhtar.
Yeah, Shehan Veeraratne with a full-length dive. Still can't get a hand to the ball. Ronak won't complain. He's got a brilliant start for his team. 9 runs off just 1 legal delivery so far. Zia will need to get it right here. It could get very expensive early on in the innings. This is full and straight. Much better from Zia. Ronak looking to guide that towards the leg side. May have got an inside edge. And that'll be just 1 run.
I'm a bit confused here, the way he's angling into the right-hand batter, keeping in mind there's a deep square leg, there's a backward deep point. It will be a good idea if Rohan can provide him one more fielder towards that leg side, get that backward point inside 30-yard circle, push short mid-wicket towards that rope. But left-hand, right-hand combination, Zainullah getting his first game of this tournament, young lad, stylish left-hand batter.
Yeah, you do make a valid point. If you're going to be full and straight, and don't really see a point of having that backward point out in the boundary, you might as well offer some extra protection on the leg side. Now this is a different challenge though. It's a left-hander. But the field will remain pretty much the same. There's a deep third and that deep square leg. Full and wide, this will be called a wide as well. So Zia Mukhtar obviously hasn't been in the best of rhythms and he's struggling to find it here.
Tough conditions, but at this level, you're playing your first game of this tournament. As a captain, Rohan Mustafa has high expectations from this fast bowler. But as of now, things not going in favour of Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, they can take a leaf out of the bowlers of Emirates Blues who bowled exceptionally well in that previous game. Not trying to do too many things. Just sticking to the basics. That should be called a wide as well. So struggling with the line, struggling with the length. And I think sometimes as a bowler, you come in, you look at a T10 format, you think, okay, I've got to do things differently. But you've got to start off with the basics. Hit that good length, top of off stump, see what the wicket is offering you, see what the batter is doing, and then you make those adjustments. You don't go variations from ball 1.
I completely agree, and it's all about the finding the right rhythm. As of now, I think he just got excited playing the first game, trying to prove something to his captain. This is much better, but nicely managed, lofted over that offside field. Couple of bounces, 4 runs off the mark in style, Zainullah.
Yeah, typical left-hand style that from the youngster. Once again, 2 full from Zia. And he's taken advantage of it. No protection in the deep on the offside. So he'll intentionally go aerial. Nicely done. So just 2 or 3 legal deliveries in this over. 16 runs already. Proving to be a very expensive start. This time it's down the leg side. There is protection down there. Will only be a single. And that is what Zia needs to do. Nice and straight in line with the stumps.
Much better. But as Dubai, what I think the coach and the other players, they might be praying they have got those runs. So Ronak needs to be sensible now. 17 runs, they have already got. Couple of more deliveries left. You just cannot throw your wicket.
Yeah, you got to be smart about situations. Ronak Panoli does have quite a bit of experience. He'll know more than anyone else what's required of him. Oh, that almost crashed on. Taking a bit of pace off Zia. That's a much better length, a much better line. And we saw the Emirates Blues bowlers in the previous game. That's the length and line they were sticking on. Nothing too full, nothing too short. Just that penetrative length that the batters don't know whether to come on the front foot or to go to the back foot.
Quite interestingly, there's a little bit of movement in the air. The ball slightly coming into Ronak. Gone for plenty of runs. Can he get better off Ronak Panoli on this final ball of this over?
Flipped away towards the leg side. And that'll be a boundary to end the over. Expensive one this from Abu Dhabi. Zia Mukhtar conceding 21 runs.
A wayward trying to come into Ronak. No mistake by Ronak Panoli. Using those wrists. Good looking shot. Always in command. 4 runs to end the over number 1. A flying start for Dubai. 21 for no loss.
$21 for no loss. Good start this for the young Dubai side. And now it's going to be Ibrar Ahmed, another young fast bowler. Has been very impressive in the recent past. Just 1 wicket in this tournament so far. But those stats don't justify the potential this boy holds. Round the wicket. And he starts off with a wide as well. So something in the lunch that Abu Dhabi have had today that is affecting their bowlers, Mudassir bhai?
Not sure about that, but things just not going in favor of Abu Dhabi. High expectations from Zia Mukhtar and Ibrar, especially this man. Now he holds the key after Zia Mukhtar going for plenty of runs. Coming around the wicket to left-hand batter, but what a good start for Dubai.
That's much better, but nicely driven once again by Zainullah. This should run away to the boundary. Good looking shot. A length delivery outside off. A half decent batter will also put that away to the boundary.
Young, but lots of confidence in his batting. Driving like a pro here. Zainullah width offered. Oh, what a shot. Not trying to hit it hard. Excellent timing and placement.
Again, not really sure that extra overthinking from the bowlers it's costing them. Why does he have to come around the wicket? Just because it's a left-hander. He's got that slingy action. Maybe he can stick over the wicket, confuse the batter with that difficult angle, especially because it's a left-hander. The quick single has been conceded. So it's just a case of overthinking with the format and the conditions.
And it clearly shows they're on the back foot after 21 runs were leaked in the first over. Someone like Ibra, rightly said by you, no need for him to come around the wicket to the left-hand batter. But things just not working for Abu Dhabi. 19 runs from the blade of Ronak and Zainullah. The remaining runs in the shape of extras. Early advantage, early momentum on Dubai side.
Yeah, these extras in a format like this can really trouble you. This one's simply chipped. Too easy for the Dubai batters here. Abu Dhabi are gifting them wayward delivery after wayward delivery, and Dubai are making maximum use of it.
Even the likes of Ibrar, he is struggling. Trying to roll his fingers, trying to bowl that cutter. Wayward, completely missing his line, but no mistake by Ronak Panoli. Very strong towards the leg side. Yet again a boundary. A flying start for Dubai.
31 in 1.5 overs. What a start this. Yeah, that's much better. That's your strength, Ibrar. You've got pace. You've got that slingy action. Landed on the right spot. Bowl within the line of the stumps. You'll trouble even the best batters in the world.
A lucky escape for Ronak Panoli. Caught in two minds. No feet movement. Sharply coming into Ronak. That extra bounce. Saving Ronak Panoli. What a take by young wicketkeeper.
Another case of sticking to your strengths, really. Ibrar Ahmed, known for his pace, he has a reputation of troubling batters with a bit of bounce as well. Got to utilize it to the best of your ability. Now, try and ride on this momentum that you've gained with this good delivery. Rohan, obviously, with a lot of instructions to his bowler. Generally, after you've given runs, you don't want to face your captain, especially when it's Rohan Mustafa. You just don't want to face him. Once again, a little too short. And Ronak Panoli has managed to pull that towards deep square. There is protection, so it'll just be a single.
The premium fast bowler is going for plenty of runs. What are the options for Rohan Mustafa? The captain himself, he can bowl a couple of overs, the likes of Basil Hamid. But apart from that, I'm not sure. They do have the service of Siam, who's known for bowling those lethal Yorkers.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? On a track like this, you'd expect the spinners to do the bulk of the bowling. But it seems like teams have stuck to their seamers just for those variations, keeping the batters guessing. But the problem has been for Abu Dhabi that in search of those variations, they've offered way too many loose deliveries. And Dubai have punished them more often than not. Last ball of another expensive over. Well, not as expensive as the first one, but still plenty of runs being made in this. Zainullah on strike. Oh, it's high. This could be a chance. Nope, he's hit that fine enough into the stands for a maximum. Zainullah, what a talent.
17 runs from the over of Ibrar. The young lad not afraid to take on Ibrar. Some Caribbean flavor. What a connection, a maximum. And ends though with the flourish here, Zainullah. And in control is Dubai. A flying start has been provided by captain Ronak and Zainullah. 2 overs done. Dubai 38 for none.
38 for no loss after 2. A bit of a hold up there. Some confusion. They changed the ball after that big 6 that Zainullah hit down towards fine leg, but it seems like it's all taken care of. Ron Mustafa and Ronak Punali, both the captains speaking it out among themselves. Right, change the bowling. Zia was expensive, so immediately there's a change. It's going to be Siam Malinga, as they like to call him, because of his slingy action. Has been entrusted to bowl the third over. They have taken the floating power play. There you go. That is the signal from umpire Kashif Pilla. Once again, backward point and a deep square leg in position for Siam as he runs in. Starts off with a low full toss and it's been powered through the off. 4 runs and the runs continue to flow for Dubai.
There was a stoppage of play, but no stopping. It's Ronak Panoli show here. Width offered, hammered. And nicely managed towards that offside. Cracking drive. 4 runs to start this over. Score quickly moves to 42.
Yeah, all the bowlers so far just haven't found their lines here. This is straighter, much straighter from Siam. It's been flicked towards the leg side. 2 fielders giving it a chase, but they'll both give up because the outfield is quick enough for the ball to win the race.
One towards the offside. The next one towards the leg side. Pure timing using those wrist. It wasn't a bad delivery, but extraordinary shot from Ronak Panoli, standing deep in the crease. Using those forearms, wrist. No chance for the fielder. Back-to-back boundaries.
What's been impressive on the series is that both these batters have played to the merit of the delivery, not looking to power their way through. If it's been on the off, they've gone through the off. And if it's been down the leg side, just like this one, if you watch umpire Kashif Pilla just signaling that it has hit the pad along the way, they've hit the ball where it's supposed to be hit, and that's been one of the good things about this partnership so far.
Absolutely complementing each other quite well. Young top order batters of Dubai, left hand, right hand combination nicely working. As of now for Dubai, the only man who has kept busy in the field is the wicket keeper. Putting that extra effort, saving some runs. But as of now, leaking runs is Siam.
Yorker coming around the wicket. Could be a chance here. There is a direct hit, but maybe just not enough pace on that throw. Quick single between these two. Zainullah, certainly quick as a youngster to get across.
And good to see Ronak Panoli trusting his partner and going for that single. Instead of playing the dot delivery, it was in the block hole. Responded to the call of Zain was captain. Basics are right from the tall left-hand batter. Sliding his bat. And no damage has been done.
Yeah, a fuller throw may have been different results. Siam just losing a bit of speed on that one. Right, left-hander now on strike. Siam will remain around the wicket. He's got a deep square leg and deep extra cover. In fact, no, it's a point that is still going to the boundary. So, similar feel to both the batters. Let's see where Siam delivers this one. There's a fine leg in position as well. Slow and full. Simply and gently push towards mid-off. Very impressive batting this from both of them.
Controlled aggression by these two batters. Showing some respect. They have got those runs. They know he holds the key. Siam, they have already got the runs against the likes of Imran and Zia Mukhtar. So 10 runs from this over of Siam. The going has been good for Dubai. Ronak batting beautifully, getting those quick runs.
Down the ground. What a good looking hit this is. Will take some time to go to the boundary, but that was probably the shot of the evening so far.
Focus, determination. That is what we can see in the eyes of Ronak Panoli. A bit fuller, not trying to go across the line. Lofted over that mid-off fielder. Beautiful timing. And with that 450 comes up for Dubai. That's the end of over number 3. In a strong position, Dubai. 52 for no loss.
50 up after just 3 overs. It's going to be the skipper himself now with a bit of spin. Starts off with a low full toss. Ron Mustafa. Zainullah has flicked this towards mid-wicket. Bit of protection now in the deep. Now it'll be interesting to see how these two go about things. Do they continue to be aggressive? They've got 10 wickets in hand. Or will they be careful with the options they take in terms of finding the boundary?
A positive approach. Especially this man, he holds the key, Ronak Panoli. Low full toss, but played straight towards Roberts at point. I think they need to continue with this positive approach.
Yeah, they've got enough batters to come. Some exciting talent in that Dubai lineup. They might as well try and get as many as they can. Down the ground again. He did play a very good looking shot. Last ball of the last over. So far, just 2 runs in this over on Mustafa. It's only a matter of time before he does get involved with ball in hand. He's had enough with his fast bowlers getting carted around everywhere. He'll take it upon himself to try and break this partnership.
The experience of Rohan Mustafa. So far, a tight over. A loosener, but played straight towards the final leg fielder. The next 8 deliveries, they can get 10-12 runs, 5 over 65 without losing a wicket. I think they'll take that.
This time, he cannot use that fine leg fielder on Mustafa because he's bowled a simple full toss. And Zainullah, well, he didn't look to hit it too hard. That was the key. Placed it to perfection.
Young, but look at that maturity in his batting. Not trying to hit it hard, rightly said by you, Samir. It was all about that placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are positioned here. So runs are coming thick and fast. Even the likes of Rohan Mustafa now. A boundary, the first boundary conceded by Rohan.
4 of the 5 deliveries have been full tosses from Ron Mustafa. And it'll be one more. This time it's gone up and over. 1 bounce. Could have easily been another boundary. He's gotten away with it, Ron Mustafa. But Zainullah and Ronak Panoli continue to pile on the runs. 59 for none after 4. .59 after 4 overs. Yet to lose a wicket are Dubai. Abu Dhabi in desperate search of a bowler who can help them break this partnership. And now they've identified Haider Razak, the all-rounder, to try and do that for them. So far, the bowling has been quite wayward. Tell me more about Haider Razak, Mudassir.
A product who moved from Oman last season. A talented all-rounder, especially known for generating the pace. And also look for those surprise bouncers. He needs to strike. Can he be the rescue ranger here for Abu Dhabi? 59 on board for Dubai. A blazing start has been provided by the captain Ronak Panoli, who looks to be in control, and young gun Zainullah providing him that support, a solid support. 23 in just 10 balls for young Zainullah.
This was lucky for Haider. That could have easily been another boundary. But that fine leg up in the circle is the only fielder in the circle on the leg side. The rest are all in the deep. There's a deep square, deep mid-wicket, long on. Rohan Mustafa himself down in the boundary line. So lots of protection on the leg side. It's going to be wicket-to-wicket bowling here.
And this tends to happen when your premier fast bowler has gone for plenty of runs. You can clearly see the other bowlers, they are struggling with their line and length here. Under pressure is Haider.
Lofted over mid-off and maybe 1 bounce into the fence. This is some very smart batting here from Zainullah. It was on that 4th stump line full enough and he intentionally went aerial.
Playing with the field. Leaning on that front foot and free flow of the blade. Goes over Ali Abid. Is it a maximum or a boundary, Samir?
Well, it seems like it's hitting the rope directly. Might just be called a 6. We'll just wait for the confirmation, but it seems like it may have landed exactly on the rope. But this kid Zen, very, very impressive so far. The shots he's played have been very, very impressive. Not looking to tonk it around, playing the ball to its merit. And this too was another example of it.
Still waiting for that confirmation, but what a shot. Not afraid to take on Razak. Still wanted to make sure. I think from this angle it looks like he's got a maximum here. The change at the top order doing wonders for Dubai. Ronak was struggling with the bat in this tournament. Now all of a sudden runs from the blade of Ronak Panoli, and good to see Zainullah playing his first game. He looks in tremendous form.
Well, you got to give it to Dubai. Every time a D series comes around, they do field in as many youngsters as they can, create a real platform for them to play at the highest level. Oh, it's been given a 4. That was really a touch and go decision. But it seems like the umpires have decided that it did just maybe landed before the rope, but a good shot nevertheless. Full down the leg. They're asking the question, but it seems like it may have just struck the pad on its way through. But again, wayward bowling from Abu Dhabi.
Clearly struggling with his line and length. Started with the delivery to the leg side, then a boundary. Now yet again, bowling on the pads. Poor start by Razak here. There was an opportunity to get some runs. He missed that opportunity, Zainullah.
Oh, this is a gift. These are freebies being offered to the batters. I'm not really sure what Abu Dhabi's bowlers' plans are, but whatever those plans are clearly not working, because it has been a horror show, a disaster from them.
It looks like they are testing the fielders in these tough conditions. A wayward delivery, easy picking, rolling those wrists and finds the boundary towards that fine leg region. The tall, young Zainullah. He's enjoying his outing out there in the middle. He has overtaken his captain, moves to 31 in just 15 balls.
Big appeal. Yorker landed on his foot and a direct hit. Ronak Panoli. Well, he was ambling and jogging towards the crease instead of making a run for it. Maybe underestimating the fielder, assuming that it's not going to be a direct hit. But it's completely against the run of play and he's run out.
He thought the bowlers were leaking runs. The fielders are a bit relaxed, but he forgot it was Siam. A direct hit. Good clean pickup. Not needed. At last, some relief for Abu Dhabi. A wicket going down in the shape of a run out. Dejected, but without a knock. The captain of Dubai, Ronak, departs after making quick 28 in just 14 balls. Dubai have lost their captain, Panoli, with the help of 6 fours. He walks back 67 for the loss of 1.
So the first wicket finally falls in the form of a run out. Had to be that. Given Abu Dhabi's bowling, they haven't looked penetrative at all. A freak run out, more like. Ronak Panoli completely losing interest in getting across the line. But it's going to be Vaibhav who's come out to face this last ball of Haider Razak's over. Starts off with a good Yorker to the new batter. And a rare dot ball to end what has been a successful over for Abu Dhabi despite leaking runs. 5 overs done. And at the halfway stage of this first innings, Dubai are well placed at 67 for 1.
Thank you very much, Samir and Mudassir. A flying start for Team Dubai. Finally, they're living up to their tremendous billing, top billing. Projected score is looking ominous here for Abu Dhabi, but they have gotten a breakthrough via a run out. Basil Hamid, off spinner, coming into the game with two left-handers at the crease. That makes sense. Shovel towards the onside. And it's in the gap again. And all the way for 6 even. Zainullah Rahmani is having a coming out party this afternoon at the D10. My word, just a flick of the wrist. But how far has that travelled? All the way over mid-wicket. We have seen Zainullah a lot in the past, but he was a left-arm wrist spinner, batting at number 7, number 8 usually. But what a stroke of genius from Dubai to get him opening. And he is playing the innings of his life. Mind you, he's just a teenager. But 37 off 16, this has been sensational to say the least. What a discovery. Full credit to the team think tank of Team Dubai. That's very smart. That's very sensible. Not getting carried away. You got the early maximum. Just knock it around. Vaibhav Govekar, he's in good touch as well. Another technically sound, very talented left-hander. Not finding the gap, but misfield. That was straight to Mohammad Nadeem. That is sloppy. They just look a bit shell-shocked at the moment, Abu Dhabi. This counter-assault that has come in from Team Dubai has put them on their heels. Slightly slower in the air, better from Basil. He switched to over the wicket to the left-handers, but that negates a lot of dismissals. You can't get LBW there. So the Dubai batters are winning the battle at the moment for sure. Hammered towards cow corner. And an excellent catch taken by Ethan D'Souza. It was that top spin delivery from Basil Hamid and gets them another breakthrough with a superb catch in the deep. There you can see the changed grip. Govekar looking to go big, but it was the biggest part of the ground. And Ethan has done an excellent job. That's superb technique. Well taken. So a rare failure for Vaibhav Govekar. Dubai are 76 for 2. Aditya Shetty coming in at 4. Batted really well in the previous game, although Dubai posted a low score. He's certainly improved his batting a lot in the past 18 months or so. Can be a genuine number 4, 5, 6. But quick runs is the name of the game. That score predictor suggesting 129. That would be pretty solid. The call is for 2. But they'll stick to 1. In the end, Basil Hamid has done well to come back into this over. 77 for 2. Siam Khan coming into the attack from the Bukhatar end. Right arm fast, very slingy action. But he does have the ability to swing the ball in the air. And there is a breeze blowing across the Sharjah Cricket Stadium that could help him. A brilliant Yorker. There it is. That in-dipper. Good to see the celebration between him and Aditya Shetty. That was honing in right on the base of the leg stick. He was the one at that short third position with the direct hit that got Abu Dhabi back into the game. Very good fielder. This was that one. Ronak Panoli, yeah, didn't quite push through hard enough, and eagle-eyed. Beautifully done. Abu Dhabi desperately need a good over from somewhere just to get a hold of the game. This could be a chance, but it will land right between the mid-wicket and the long on. Couple of runs taken. Shoaib Ahmed, welcome.
Thank you, Ahmed. Yeah, 80 on the board. This is a very solid start for Dubai. They'll need to capitalize on this. They've lost 2 wickets, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the runs that you can get in the first 10 overs. And Dubai, with the kind of platform they have, they should look to get at least 120, 125 from here on.
Yeah, another 40 runs in 22 deliveries is very, very doable. He's lofted this. And he's lofted it far enough. Blasted over long off for 6.
What a hit. Just wonderful to see him bat the way he's batting, taking on the bowlers. It was in the slot, but you still have to hit them cleanly, and he's done that. The fielder at long off was just watching the ball sail over his head. The moment he hit that ball, he knew that it's going to clear, and that's a sign of a confident batter.
I have seen Zainullah for the last 3 years, and I cannot lift my jaw off the floor with this batting exploits. He has completely transformed from an ugly duckling into an absolute prince with the bat.
Yeah, he's definitely enjoying his time out there in the middle, and that's good news for Dubai. They've believed in his skill, and he's paid in more ways than one in the faith that they've shown in Zainullah. It's now on Aditya to complement his performances.
Yeah, when Ronak told me at the toss that Zainullah is playing, I'm like, okay, they just boosted the spin options. This is not what I expected. Oh, this could be close. Maybe just drifting down leg. Firm shake of the head given by umpire. They're pushing for 2. Aditya Shetty, you're playing with trouble, my friend. But just to continue, I thought, okay, maybe because Aditya was struggling, spinning the ball, they added Zainullah with his left arm wrist spin. But this kind of explosive batting was a major shock.
A pleasant surprise from Zainullah, and we'll take that. We'll accept it because we are here for the entertainment. We're here to watch these young budding cricketers show what they've got, and Zainullah has clearly made a statement out there today.
Flicked away. Could this plug in the gap? They will push for 2. He's running for his 50. This could be close, but he will get it. 50 of just 22 deliveries for young Zainullah Rahmani, and the big beaming smile says it all.
Well deserved. He got a chance and he grabbed it with both hands and a bat, and he's shown the world what he's capable of. This innings will go a long way in building this young cricketer's future. He'll take a lot of confidence from it, but at the moment he'll cherish this sweet victory of his, a personal milestone that he'll not forget for a long, long time. 7 overs, 90 for 2.
So Basil will continue, and it was a lovely gesture of Basil Hamid to congratulate the young teenager on this is probably his first ever 50 in a D tournament. So well done indeed, Zainullah. That back of the hander, bit of a carom ball sort of delivery from Basil Hamid. And that's why Basil Hamid is such a gentleman cricketer. Superb athlete, and that's the spirit of the game that we believe in.
Well, he is an experienced cricketer. He's played at the highest level, and he acknowledges that good talent, serious talent, needs to be encouraged. And as you rightly pointed out, it was good to see that gesture from Basil Hamid.
Yeah, now they can resume the hostilities. Now he needs his wicket to get his team back into the game. Long off, chance. Oh, he didn't go for the catch. Maybe because he was standing in the shaded area there. Shoaib, you got maybe a bit disconcerted there, Ebrar Shah.
Yeah, the ball landed just where that shade comes to an end and the sunlight hitting the ground. So maybe that could be a reason that he got a bit confused, couldn't judge the ball. But I thought that he should have gone for it. There you see, he just landed in that twilight zone, so to speak.
Straight to the fielder. There could be a run out. There will be a run out. And what a tragic way to end your innings, Zainullah Rahmani. They ran immediately with the shot, but it was straight to Mohammad Nadeem.
Well, this was the only way he could get out, the way he was batting, Zainullah. He was looking really good, but that yes-no confusion, and that costed them that important wicket. Zainullah was stranded, was not even in the frame, and Basil dislodges the bails, and another wicket falls. He's walking back, but he's done his job for his side. He'll be proud of his performance, and so will be the dugout. It's the third wicket down. 92 for 3.
So Abu Dhabi are fighting back here. Some wickets are falling. Very crucial that they close out the game well here. The innings rather. Full toss has been clubbed over extra cover. Long chase. No chance. Much needed boundary.
Poor delivery and rightly punished by Aditya. Going extra cover, never easy, but he's got the skill. Not the best from Basil. That was a juicy full toss. Nothing delivery. He could have hit it wherever he wished, and he decided to go over extra cover.
Yeah, spoiling a good over. But Dubai need to keep coming hard. They need to get up to 125. Abu Dhabi have plenty of firepower in their batting as well. Mohammad Nadeem, Rohan Mustafa, Basil Hamid, Ali Abid. In the block hole. And that should not be a single. That was slightly lazy, I feel, Shoaib.
They're going for the second as well. This is good running and not great fielding. I think he's made it, Aditya. He's quick between the wickets. Basil Hamid was busy expressing his anger, but in that process they've lost. In fact, they've given away another run.
Well, Aditya Shetty has been like a cat on a hot tin roof. He's looking for that single or extra run every single time. It's the right intent. But you need to be careful. You've already run out one partner. But good game awareness as well. They've stolen an extra one. Yorks himself on that occasion. So in the end, Basil with a tidy over. 1 for 18 on the day. 98 for 3. 2 overs to come. So Haider Razak to bowl the penultimate over. Only 8 runs conceded, but he hasn't quite been at his best. Zainullah took him to the cleaners. Israr Ahmed demoted from opening, coming in as a middle order batter. Maybe just to relieve that bit of pressure. He looked a bit out of sorts in the first 2 games.
Yeah, and if he continues that kind of form, he might just lose his place in the side.
Definitely needs to improve. He is a good striker of the ball though. Excellent delivery. Low full toss. They will push for two. Aditya. Well, this time it's Shetty who says, no, I don't want to run.
Yeah, and good call. That was a very risky run. Had they gone for it, could have costed him his wicket. And they don't want to lose another wicket here. They're going strong at the moment. 99 on the board. Another 11 deliveries left. So they've got 7 wickets in hand. And they've got decent batting yet to come. So Israr, he's just out there. We know that he can hit the ball cleanly. They've got a good opportunity to get to 120.
Going wide on that occasion. Aditya, yeah, just shifting around a bit too much in his crease. Another 10 deliveries remaining. Ideally, you want another 25 runs here, Shoaib.
Yes, but I think it's a little too much to ask from Aditya and Israr, who's not been in good form. Maybe 20 runs would be something that Dubai will be very happy with. So they should target 20 more and get to 120.
Square leg comes into the circle and they post a deep point for Shetty. Will he be looking for that ramp scoop maybe? Or you can just smash it through the covers. But there is Siam Khan. And it's just that awkward point of the day when the sun is setting. So the sun rays are coming directly onto the eye lines of the bowlers and the fielders on the onside.
Yeah, it's a very tricky passage of time this, while the sun sets, especially at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The shadows go pretty long, and you can see that with the bowler's shadow as well. So it's coming right onto the eyesight level, and that can be tricky at times. Played towards the covers just for a single. They're looking for the second, no. So the 100 comes up. In fact, it's 101 now.
Yeah, finally a good show coming in from the Dubai batters. They got hammered for 150 in the first game. Then they only managed 70 odd. And there you can see even the shadows are creeping onto the pitch itself. So it is certainly not as easy as we think. Plus we will have the floodlights probably kicking in at some stage of the second innings. A swing and a miss that kept low. So just fizzling out here for Dubai at the wrong stage of the innings.
I think that run out was a game changer. Zainullah could have been the architect of this innings for Dubai. He's been sent back, and Aditya, we know that he's a decent bat, but he's not somebody who can hit sixes at will. I hope he can do that now for Dubai's sake, but you would have wanted Zainullah to be there till the 10th over.
Yeah, especially against a quality bowler like Haider Razak. Excellent figures so far, even though wicketless. Chipped. Call is for 2. Long off. Won't get there. He does like that lofted extra cover drive.
Yeah, I think that's his hallmark shot now, signature. He's done that on quite a few occasions, and this time too. Doesn't try to hit the ball too hard. Plays it in the gap. Nicely done. Good balance as well from Aditya Shetty, and the placement was perfect. Basil Hamid couldn't reach there. An important 4 runs coming from the bat of Aditya Shetty. 6 more deliveries to go. 105 for 3.
Rohan Mustafa to bowl the final 6. Hard clip towards cow corner. Misfield and they'll push for 2. Siam Khan taking his eye off the ball. And that will pick up a couple. Well, at the halfway stage of the game, Shoaib, they were 67 for 1. So they've only added 40 runs in 4.1 overs. So just slowing down a touch. Excellent delivery again in the block hole. Will they push for 2? No, not this time. So they need some sixes right here, right now.
The experienced Rohan Mustafa has decided to bowl the 10th over. Has done that at the highest level. Has bowled in the death for UAE. And he is going to try and restrict them. And a wicket for Rohan Mustafa. Sliced up in the air, a juicy full toss. Aditya Shetty mistiming it, and a wicket for Rohan Mustafa.
Yeah, full toss. But he was looking for that extra cover chip once again, rather than going over mid-wicket. And easy as you like for Zia Mukhtar. He won't get an easier catch than that. So a laboured effort from Aditya. He tried his best. 15 of 13, 108 for 4. Syed Haider Wasi Shah, well, he's only got 3 deliveries to face. So it's all action. Has to be from ball 1. Got out for a duck in the previous match, so he'll be looking to do something here. Trying to challenge the long on fielder, just miscued. And that 120, 125 has not happened here, Shoaib.
Yeah, credit to Abu Dhabi. They've come back strongly. That's the wicket of Aditya Shetty. And Rohan Mustafa with his antiques in the middle. Just pulling off at the last moment. Israr too can see the funny side of it. Stepping down now, hit it towards the mid-wicket. They're looking for the second, will get it. And that's all they'll get.
Well, they're going to be at least 10 runs short of where they would have wanted to be. And that's being generous. They were looking at 130 at one stage. It's fizzled out at the wrong end. Oh, but that is brilliant. A falling sweep over fine leg, 1 bounce.
Yeah, innovation from Israr. Anticipated that Yorker and executed that unusual, unorthodox shot. Sat down and hit that towards square leg. Watched it till the end, and then that tumble as well. But they'll take that 4 to end the innings. That'll give them some impetus going into the second innings.
Yeah, like it or not, 116 is a good score. And Abu Dhabi will need to bat well here. Go at approximately 12 per over. They've made exactly 50 runs in the last 5 overs. They would have wanted more. Star of the show, Zainullah Rahmani getting his maiden D10 50. 51 of 23. Ronak Panoli with a fabulous cameo as well, 28 of 14. Aditya Shetty struggle, but they have got runs on the board and substantial runs on the board here to Team Dubai. In terms of the bowling, Rohan Mustafa was outstanding, 1 for 17. Basil Hamid did a very good job as well, 1 for 18 in his 2 overs. Everybody else, especially Zia Mukhtar, was all over the place, and they were quite expensive in the first half of the innings. Taking a look at the highlights, it was the 67-run opening stand between Ronak Panoli and Zainullah Rahmani. So the decision to bat first was a very wise one indeed. And they truly played all the shots in the book. That flick past the fine leg fielder, the hook shot, that was brilliant from young Zainullah. And Ronak Panoli, great timing on that flick, beautiful. He certainly is a fun player to watch when he's in full flow. And Zainullah, well, he certainly did impress us all. That was a lovely hook over fine leg for 6. And this was the dismissal of Ronak. Just a late reaction to the single call. Direct hit from Siam Khan. Zainullah though kept going on his merry way. Fabulous hit for 6. And this one was taken in the end, but he had reached his 50 by then. A wonderful innings. And pardon me, that was the dismissal of Govikar. This was the 50 for Zainullah. Aditya Shetty came in, and unfortunately that produced a run out. Aditya did hit a couple of boundaries in his 15 runs, but by then Abu Dhabi had just pulled the game back. That was the fall of Shetty, spooning 1 to cover, and the final ball of the innings. Innovative sweep from Israr for 4. So 116 is the target for Abu Dhabi. Can they achieve that? We'll find out after the break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2025 powered by Fancode. It was Dubai batting first who have posted a very good score against Abu Dhabi, led by Zainullah Rahmani, sparkling 50. Ronak Panoli, the captain, playing his part as well. Steady contributions from Aditya Shetty and Israr Ahmed as well. In terms of the bowling, Rohan Mustafa and Basil Hamid for Abu Dhabi were outstanding, but overall their fast bowlers in particular took a lot of tap. Samir Yunus alongside me in the combox. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Ahmed. Good afternoon to everyone tuned in as well. Could have been worse for Abu Dhabi. They've managed to somehow restrict, not the ideal word when you see 115 runs on the board for 10 overs, but the way Dubai started, they could have got a lot more. But yes, they did manage to get them to finish at 115 for, which by the way is still a decent total on the board, given that they do bowl well. Remember, Abu Dhabi is a very experienced side, the likes of Rohan Mustafa, who will open the batting. And if he gets going, this should be a very simple target for him. We've seen him already play a couple of good innings. They've played 2, won 1, lost 1. So this is an important one for them in order to get back to that winning momentum against a very young, inexperienced, but a very enthusiastic Dubai side.
Oh, absolutely. Already has played a very good hand in the tournament so far. 43 in his first game. So he will be the key, and good to see him right up top opening once again. Didn't bat in the second match. Ali Abid was brilliant. He got that 60 and a player of the match performance. So he's found his touch. And the Dubai bowling and fielding, I feel that has to be absolutely on its A game. But this man, Danish Qureshi, is a fantastic bowler.
Yeah, I love watching him. Has the ability to swing the ball both ways. It's not express pace, but he will trouble you with some very tight lines, which is what he's known for. Deep mid-wicket and deep square leg, the two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Here we go then. 116 is the target. Rohan Mustafa is on strike.
And immediately into the game, punched past the mid-off. Stand and deliver for 4.
Yeah, just the start you need when you're chasing a big score. Rohan Mustafa, you don't bowl full to him so early on in the innings. With mid-off up in the circle, only had to get it a few centimeters to the left or right. That's a boundary to start the innings off.
Yeah, it really was a bit of a loosener. No real oomph behind that delivery. Just trying to put it on a spot and an easy drive down the ground. Lovely shot. That's a lot better. Mid-off will put up the chase. Not quite out of the middle. Israr. Oh, he didn't get there in the end as he thuds into the boundary boards for 4.
Real tantalizing chase, that one for Israr. Rohan Mustafa once again playing it as straight as an arrow, almost took the umpire out on its way. And it did seem like he should be able to cut that off, but it just kept gaining momentum, that ball. Israr, despite that effort, unable to get that back onto the field, and back-to-back boundaries for the veteran Rohan Mustafa.
Well, no offense to Israr, but they need a better fielder, a swifter fielder at that mid-off position. That should have been stopped, really. Hammered towards mid-wicket and in the gap again. Rohan Mustafa dealing in boundaries.
Yeah, he's in no mood for sighters. Forget about where the bowler's going to bowl. He's just going to go after it. He knew the bowler's going to pull his length back because there have been a couple of full-length deliveries. He's come down the track and pulled him towards deep mid-wicket for another boundary. So 3 boundaries on the run here.
Yeah, you make such an excellent point about him knowing what length was coming. He is so experienced. He reads the mind of the bowler and can adjust and can counterpunch. Full toss delivery. Straight to the fielder. Chance for a run out. They needed Vaibhav Govekar to hit the sticks there.
And there have been a few run-outs and a few run-out opportunities as well. So the first 2 wickets of Dubai falling down as a result of a run-out. But this one, Rohan being able to safely get across. But a good start once again, Abu Dhabi. Ali Abid will now take strike for the first time.
Let's take a look how close this was. Straight to Vaibhav. Set his base and oh, he was a goner. He was an absolute goner there. Lucky escape for Rohan Mustafa. Now let's see Ali Abid. Played a sensational innings last night. Was dealing in 6s. Technically very sound and has developed that no-look hit over wideish long on. Won't be easy to do against Danish Qureshi. But he will do it. Not quite out of the middle, but the result is all the same. 4.
Danish Qureshi is just putting it there in the slot for the batters. A full flow, and that's all you need. Fielders up in the circle. The moment you pass that 30-yard circle, there's boundary written all over it. 4 fours in this over. Just the start Abu Dhabi needed.
And still one more over of power play. And of course the option of the floating power play as well. So they are off to a flyer, just like Dubai, who got 21 runs in the opening over of the game against Zia Mukhtar. And this time it does find the fielder, Rohan Mustafa, flirting with danger. And he will try again. It's a game of cat and mouse out there. In the end, they will finally calm down and end the over. 17 for no loss. So it's going to be Zishan Nasir marking out his run-up at the Bukhater end. Tell us more about him, Samir Yunus.
Yeah, one of those hit-the-deck hard kind of bowlers. Really bowls that heavy ball that we quite often refer to. Has got a bit of pace about him as well. Generally prefers bowling with the new ball. We've seen bowlers haven't found too much movement here. We'll see how he goes about things. Does he rely on his pace, or does he dig into those variations that fast bowlers throughout these D20 series have utilized to keep the batters guessing?
Yeah, not had the greatest start to the tournament, going at almost 13s per over. Flat batted and mid-off will take the catch. A huge blow to Abu Dhabi. The captain is caught.
Brilliant. They know Rohan Mustafa doesn't like to look around. If it's there to be hit, he's going to go after it. But unfortunately, he's hit it straight to the mid-off fielder. And an important wicket this for Dubai. The dangerous Rohan Mustafa has to depart. Got them a good start, but cannot carry on. 13 off 5 for him. It's 17 for 1.
Basil Hamid coming in at number 3. So there's no waiting around. All the senior players are getting right up top for Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, it's like the Avengers assembling. But here's another look at that wicket. Dig in short by Zishan Nasir. Rohan Mustafa, his eyes lit up, wanted to go big but couldn't get past the fielder. But a good start this for Zishan Nasir. He's picked up a wicket. Now he'll have to bowl to Basil Hamid, another very experienced all-rounder. A bit of bounce on that.
Yeah, trying to force off the front foot there to a back of length delivery. There was an appeal, but Zishan realized, hey, my keeper hasn't held on to the ball. Not a great shot from Basil. Can be a difficult format for a technical player like him to get going first ball.
Yeah, but you have seen him, when he does get going, play some delightful strokes. A real eye pleaser when it comes to batting. But you're right. You know, it's just built in your DNA to watch out a couple of them. This is high. This could be another chance. Who's getting under it? It will be taken. Irfan with the safe hands. And back-to-back wickets here.
Well, Zishan Nasir is well and truly back. Banged it in short, outside off, trying to fetch it. And a big top edge. Simple catch for the mid-off fielder. And Dubai are on top. Fabulous bowling. Basil Hamid, disappointing. Couldn't make an impression. It's back-to-back wickets for Dubai. 17 for 2. Mohammad Nadeem, big burly power striker, coming in at number 4. Zishan Nasir has picked up 2 wickets in his first over. Oh, this is another catch. What's happening? 3 in the over for Dubai. And Zishan Nasir is grinning ear to ear.
Well, I'll tell you what, this length that is really hammering on Zishan Nasir is proving to be a real pain for the batters. Banging it short once again. Nadeem looking to go big first ball. And a simple catch again. This time it's going to be Aditya to take it on. And 3 wickets in this over. What a turnaround this has been.
This is stunning stuff from Dubai. They are roaring back into the D10. 17 for 3. Well, Zishan Nasir is on a roll, to say the least. And 3 big fish. First, it was Rohan Mustafa chipping it to mid-off. Then Basil Hamid with a very agricultural pull. And Mohammad Nadeem liked it so much, he tried it again as well.
Well, one common denominator in all those 3 wickets. One common denominator in all those 3 wickets was the fact that he was really bending his back, Zishan Nasir. Getting the ball to lift off the surfers, hurrying the batter. And you got to fault the batters as well. Playing those across the line shots to deliveries outside off. Not the best options to go for.
Wow, indeed, is the overs timeline. Shehan Weeraratne, the left-hander. And we have a chance for a hat-trick here in the D10. We did almost get that yesterday. There is a fly slip in place for Shehan. A good-looking push. And will get off the mark without any fuss.
What's all the fuss about is what Shehan's asking. Simply pushing it towards backward point, getting a single, but this is a brilliant over. Could be the most important over of the innings for Dubai. They've got rid of 3 very big batters, mind you. It's not just 3 ordinary wickets. Rohan Mustafa, Basil Hamid and Mohammad Nadeem together, they can cause a lot of damage.
Oh, absolutely. They've blown the top order away of the capital side. Ali Abid is a man on an island at the moment. He has to make it all happen. Remember, they're chasing a big score as well. 90 odd runs, 98 runs still away. And time is running out as well. Deep point and deep square leg in position for Ali Abid. Well played. Straight to that fielder on the offside. Superb over from Zishan. 3 wickets and 2 runs conceded. 19 for 3 at the end of the mandatory power play. Well, very interesting move made here by Ronak Panoli. Mohammad Irfan, the speedster, coming on from the Sharjah Cricket Academy and usually bowls at the death overs 7 and 9. But now he's brought him early into the piece.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind testing things out here. He's got 3 wickets. Abu Dhabi on the rope here. And he's seen Zishan Nasir getting that bounce to trouble the batters. So he's just going to instruct Irfan to emulate what Zishan Nasir has done and try and cause a lot more trouble to the Abu Dhabi batters. If a couple more wickets fall here in the next 2 to 3 overs, then Abu Dhabi might as well start their commute all the way back to the capital.
Yeah, he's a pacey, attack-minded bowler. And wow, floating power play taken. So Ali Abid has rolled the dice here. I like that. He wants to put the opposition on the back foot. Ringfield on the offside. There is a long on and a deep mid wicket. And crashed through the covers. That has gone in the blink of an eye.
Well, you've got the field up in the circle on the offside and you offer a width to someone like Ali Abid, who's generally superb with the cut, without any pace, then you'll always get hit for a boundary. This is the kind of start Abu Dhabi need in this power play over, but many more boundaries.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this move to bring on Irfan at this stage. I would have backed Danish to bowl the power play over. He still has that quality with the new ball. Irfan, he likes to bowl quick. He likes to be aggressive with his lines and lengths and can leak runs. Now they're changing the field as the long on comes back into the circle and they've taken a deep cover. So at least they're trying to protect the square boundaries.
Yeah, one thing's for sure, nothing's going to be full from Irfan. He's going to keep bending his back, hit that back of a length area, try and upset Ali Abid with that bounce. But Ali Abid, well, he holds the key here, doesn't he? Abu Dhabi's last straw, if at all, to try and hunt this down.
Oh God, tangled up there. Like you mentioned, he will get that extra bounce, extra pace as well. And Abu Dhabi, well, they don't have a lot of batting to come after this. Haider Razak, you can say he can bat, but it has to be this man and this man alone.
But the problem is they're still a long way away. The top order hasn't really contributed much. Two ducks in that, Basil and Nadeem. Those are two big names. If they can't score runs, then you know you're going to be in trouble. Ron Mustafa too, unable to make a big contribution today. So Dubai really in the driving seat here.
This has been an excellent performance. It will be such a confidence booster if they win. It's still a big if. Up and over, third in the circle. Poor delivery, deservedly punished.
Yeah, nicely done by Ali Abid. Deliberately played it as late as possible. He knew there's protection down at backward point, and he knew third was up in the circle, so he played it late, got it to go up and over third. And there was a boundary written all over it. Again, with offered with the bounce. The difference between this and what Zishan Nasir was doing was he was hitting the deck, but it was nice and straight towards the batter. Irfan, yes, he's hitting the deck, but too much width, and the batters are capitalizing.
Absolutely, and Ali Abid doesn't really have much to lose. 17 for 3 they were, so he has to do something. And you're offering him hittable lengths and hittable lines, and he's doing exactly that. Drilled over extra cover. What a shot, the shot of the day.
Fantastic. When Ali Abid is in full flow, he's such a delight to watch. Play some beautiful strokes. Look at that, standing upright and driving on the up. Couple of bouncers into the fence.
That was absolutely smoked. No chance. All the fielders just turned around and looked at it travel away. Beautiful shot. 3 boundaries in the over. Can Ali Abid pull off a heist here against Dubai?
Well, one thing's for sure, if he does that, we're in for some serious entertainment. Another change in the field now. It's going to be 2 fielders outside the 30-yard on the offside, the deep cover and a backward point.
Yeah, I just feel maybe they're just overthinking this. Just give him that orthodox fast bowler's field, deep third and a cover, or a deep third and a long leg. Instead, they're just making changes every minute. Or swing and a miss. It worked on Ali Abid because he was looking to go towards square leg.
Yeah, he wanted to really hit that hard. Hit it very far. But change of pace from Irfan. Going through the shot a little too early. He's rolling his fingers over that. Syed Haider behind the stump saying, mate, this is exactly what you need to be doing.
Yeah, I think Ali Abid was aiming towards my balcony window here. I'll send you the invoice, Mr. Ali Abid, if you break any windows. He certainly is capable. Oh, this is massive. This is the biggest 6 of the D10. That has completely disappeared.
Well, I hope there's no academy practices going on right now because some of those kids might be in danger. Full and a full swing of the bat as well. Look how far that's gone. It's gone high and it's gone far over the roof of the Sharjah Stadium and down at those practice pitches where those juniors do their practice sessions. End of over number 3, a good one for Abu Dhabi. It's 37 for 3.
Well, the floodlights are kicking in here at the home of cricket in the UAE. So many memories, especially as a Pakistan supporter and a Sri Lankan fan yourself. So many magic moments at this venue, Samir Yunus.
Well, there's nothing quite like a lit up Sharjah stadium, that much I'll tell you. And as you said, so many memories to look into and remember at this iconic venue. Right, Wahab Hassan with a spin now. Left arm spin to be more precise. Bowled him, what a start! Exactly what Dubai were looking for. And Wahab Hassan has delivered.
Poor shot from Shehan, playing with an angled bat. He wasn't sure whether to get on the front foot or pull. In the end, he was caught in no man's land. That's a nothing shot. And Wahab Hassan, well, everything Ronak Panoli is touching tonight is turning into gold. Great bowling change. And that is a major setback for Abu Dhabi. The young Sri Lankan wicketkeeper goes 37 for 4. So 37 for 4 now. Abu Dhabi in deep, deep trouble. Ethan Carl D'Souza, superb young talent. UAE under 19, in fact capped by the UAE, was part of the Sharjah Warriors in the ILT20 season 3. Played some really good cameos. But he'll really need to get going right from ball 1 here. Nicely played. Oh, quick single chance for a run out. How has Wahab Hassan missed? And it's cost them 4 overthrows.
Drama, so much drama out there. Ethan D'Souza simply nudged that towards the leg side. There was never a single there. It was within touching distance of Wahab Hassan. He got there. And if there's anyone who could have gotten a direct hit from there, it's going to be Wahab Hassan. And he misses it from such close range. And to make matters worse, it's gone all the way to the boundary for an overthrow of 4 runs.
It's all happening at the D10, that is for sure. Well, in the end, Ethan Carl D'Souza has got 5. So well played. So, Ali Abid, 23 of 9. What will his approach be to the spinner? Will be interesting. Field is set deep. Long off, long on. Square leg, mid wicket. And the deep cover. Right in the block. Look at that fielding effort once again. Wahab is truly outstanding.
One of the best, if not the best, going around these days in the UAE. Already taken a stunning catch in one of the previous games. Ali Abid doesn't have much of a choice but to go after every bowler.
Hung it outside off and cracked away. Smart bowling from Wahab. Don't bowl it too straight. Make him fetch the ball from outside off.
Yeah, really mixing it up. You get those darters from him. Then he uses a bit of guile and flight. Ethan, left-hander, replacing Shehan Weerarapne, left-hander. Not really nothing shot from him to get out.
Wahab is a former Abu Dhabi player. Oh, the quicker one. Kept a touch low as well. Thankfully, he got the drawbridge down in time.
Yeah, showing his full skill set, Wahab Hassan. The faster one, the one that turns, the one that goes on with the arm. Troubling times this for Abu Dhabi's batters.
Looking for the sweep. Not a bad option, but couldn't quite make a connection there. So a successful over for Dubai once more. 43 for 4. So nearing the halfway point of this run chase, 43 for 4. A long, long, long way to go just yet. But Ali Abid is set and Ali Abid is looking dangerous. Looks like there's going to be more spin coming on. Yes, it's the wonder kid from the UAE under 16s, Nirvan Shetty, coming on to bowl with his quickish leg break. His lace is undone, so he needs to be careful. And leaving the ball in a D10 game.
Yeah, just getting an eye for this youngster, Ali Abid, wanting to know exactly what he's offering. But yeah, I can't afford to do that too much here. Still a long way away from the target of 116.
Bowled fabulously well the previous night. This is sliced. Or is it long enough? It most certainly is. Ali Abid with a massive 6.
Don't bowl that full to Ali Abid. You're a spinner. Try and make use of the track. Get the ball to turn. But if you bowl this full, he's going to smother the spin and then smoke you over the ropes for a maximum. Few more of this and Abu Dhabi will be right back in this game.
Absolutely thunderous strike that. No need to run for that. Just stand and admire. And he's doing it with a smile, which makes him look even more villainous. 30 of 13, 67. Straight. Is it long enough? Oh, great effort by Wahab Hassan. If there was any man in the UAE who could have taken that, he was the man.
Yeah, well hit by Ali Abid. Nice and straight this time. Down the ground, always the safest option. And Wahab Hassan trying to put in a Superman effort, flying over the ball. But even for him, there was too much. So back-to-back sixers here for Ali Abid. 61 now required of 33.
What a fantastic game we're witnessing here. All action, every single ball. Better length. It took him a couple of deliveries to find it, but then he doesn't get support in the field, and they'll get 2.
Yeah, we made this point in the first innings very briefly about how Dubai constantly fields young talent here whenever there's a D series. And this is such a good platform and exposure for these young boys playing against some of the veterans in the domestic scene. There's so much to learn, so much to inspire with these performances and these opportunities for them.
Sliced. Short third will take the catch. And Nirvan Shetty gets his revenge, and he gets the big fish.
Game-changing moment, that's for sure. He's certainly gone for a few, but the important thing is he's picked up the big fish. Ali Abid looking to go one more maximum, slices it over. Zishan Nasir takes the catch, and the catching has been brilliant from Dubai today. Ali Abid departs 38 of 16. Abu Dhabi in further trouble, 57 and half their side lost.
Kishane Roberts coming in at number 7. He's a prolific scorer in the Abu Dhabi domestic scene. Big striker of the ball, but will need to be careful against Nirvan Shetty. Well, he's not going to be careful. He's going to smoke this for 6. In fact, 1 bounce. But that's a clinical way to get off the mark.
Well, that's one way to announce yourself in the match. It's been an eventful over, to say the least. A few big sixes from Ali Abid. Then he gets a wicket, youngster. And now Thomas comes out. And he's started the train of sixes. And it goes on and on for Abu Dhabi. Right, end of over number 5 at the halfway stage. Abu Dhabi are 61 for 5.
Thank you, Samir and Ahmed. Half of the overs done in the second innings, chasing 116. They have lost 5 wickets, but runs on board. D'Souza, alongside him is Roberts. And in comes Wahab Hassan. Lofted, just falling short of the fielder at long on. The going has been good, but the problem has been the wickets going down at regular interval, getting an opportunity. Shane Roberts, can he deliver with the bat for Abu Dhabi? Slow in the air. Smart piece of bowling. Wahab Hassan. What a bowler, what a player, what a fielder. Already taken a blinder yesterday. Cricket on the field, fashion on the head for Wahab Hassan. Oh, the batter misses. So is the wicketkeeper Haider. Variations. What matters for Wahab Hassan? The hairstyle of Wahab Hassan is stealing the spotlight here. A young left-hand batter. D'Souza, he needs to fire. Going for the single shot, loud appeal, but not convinced. Is Kashif. It will be interesting to see the replay here. Trying for some innovation. Required 100 climbing up. Darting on the pads. Quite a few good left-arm orthodox spinners we have seen through the last season as well as this season. This is what happened. Oh, look at that loop. Another quicker delivery. What a spell by stylish Wahab Hassan. For sure, not only his hairstyle but also his bowling skills have taken the spotlight. 2 overs, 9 runs, a wicket for Wahab. Things are getting difficult for Abu Dhabi. 52 needed in the last 4 overs. Almost 13 runs in every over required from here for Abu Dhabi. Wahab completed his quota of 2 overs, going for just 9 runs. There's a change in the bowling. This young boy getting an opportunity. Ethan Carl D'Souza, he needs to strike big. In comes the captain, Ronak Panoli, on the back foot. Is there a chance for the second? Poor running. There's always an opportunity to go for that second run, but slow off the block was the Roberts. That's getting ready in the com box. Is Shoaib Ahmed. Things are looking difficult for Abu Dhabi, Shoaib, but full marks should be given to Dubai the way they bowled.
Thank you, Mudassir. Yes, I think they've done really well, not only with the ball, but first up with the bat, and that confidence has replicated in the second innings as well from the bowlers. They've responded to their captain, Ronak Panoli, and now he's brought himself into the attack in a very crunch situation in the game. This is a very crucial over. Sliced in the air, over extra cover. Chase for 3 fielders were converging onto that, and that's a good effort. Putting in the dive and ensuring the ball is inside the field of play. And a sharp throw as well from Wahab.
A good teamwork. An excellent effort put in by Aditya Shetty. Then a rocket throw coming from the deep. It was Wahab Hassan covering a lot of ground. Look at that. 3 fielders running in. And then comes Wahab. Not easy, especially going on the back foot with that pace. It will be really tough to take on Ronak Panoli.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Not easy. What does Kashian have in store for us. Looks to go big, catches the call, mistimed hit, and Wahab collects it cleanly. Ronak Panoli gets another wicket for his side, his first. Abu Dhabi lose their fifth.
Another wonderful catch taken by Wahab, making a name for himself in this tournament. What a take. A brilliant catch to get rid of Roberts, just managing seventh wicket. In fact, the sixth wicket going down at the score of 69.
New batter in, Haider. He's come out in a difficult situation. 47 needed of 19. Has to tee off immediately. Looks to go big. He's hit that. Wahab waiting, and what a one-handed grab that is. Well, this is spectacular, unbelievable. And Ronak Panoli cannot believe his eyes. We have seen one of the best catches in modern times.
Not once, not twice, but thrice in this tournament. Look at that effort. Waited and well-timed jump with one hand. What an effort. Surprise. The captain, so is the batter, Razak. But what an effort. Brilliant catch. Yet again, the man comes to the rescue is Wahab Hassan for Dubai. A golden duck for Haider, 69 for the loss of 7.
Well, we've just witnessed one of the most mind-boggling catches in this season of the Emirates D10. Let's look at that again. Wahab jumping in the air and plucking that ball out of thin air. And there you go, the celebration. Well, they're deciding on it. And that's really nice. That's special.
And look at Asif Iqbal in the background. Oh, excellent work done by our production team, but what a celebration by Wahab and the wicketkeeper Haider. Hello, full toss, and he bowled quite well. The first over, getting 3 wickets to his name, Zishan. But what a day Wahab Hassan is having in the field. Brilliant with the ball, now terrific in the field. Yesterday he has already taken a blinder of a catch, now yet again showing some great reflexes in all sorts of trouble. Abu Dhabi. In the air, big heave. Irfan settling, no mistake. Wickets are tumbling down here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Abu Dhabi, they have just lost the plot here. Zishan strikes for the 4th time.
Yeah, just nothing short. Played it in the air and a good catch running towards it. Irfan completes it and Abu Dhabi's trouble continue. Ethan D'Souza out for 11. It's 69 for 8. Number 10 for Abu Dhabi, Siam. He's come out in a very precarious situation, not looking good for Abu Dhabi. Dubai, on the other hand, well, they'll be having a spring in their step. This is David versus Goliath. And David clearly is on a victory march. Dubai, if they can win this game, it will give them a big boost in their confidence. Earlier today, Mudassir, we saw Fujairah and Emirates Blues playing, and Emirates Blues won the game against Fujairah, which was a bit unexpected. Fujairah are the defending champions, but Emirates Blues have done the impossible. And now Dubai will also really enjoy this win if they are able to restrict Abu Dhabi below 116.
This is a 5. No, a miss hit, but he will get maximum here. Ibrar off the mark with that maximum. It again testing the batter with that bouncer, but somehow he manages to connect and get a full runs on this. A much needed maximum.
Yeah, good shot on the front foot, and he's got hold of that one. Will bring some hopes back for Abu Dhabi in the dugout. Slower delivery catches the call. It'll land well in front of the square leg fielder. I think it's Nirvan Shetty. So a lot of runs needed. 39. They don't have enough deliveries. 13 of the deliveries left, and they need to score 39. It's going to be very difficult, especially when you've got your number 10 batter out there in the middle.
Absolutely. They were off to a flying start, but the problem has been the wickets going down at regular intervals. What a comeback after a heartbreak loss last night. Dubai bounced back at the right time in this tournament.
Goes for the Yorker. Zishan gets it right and will be a dot ball to end the over. 2 more overs to go. 39 runs needed. 77 for 8. So 12 balls, 39 needed. Ibrar and Siam, the two fast bowlers, out there in the middle for Abu Dhabi. And for Dubai, it's going to be Irfan to bowl the penultimate over. Starts with a slower delivery. Nicely bowled, well disguised. It got some turn as well on that occasion, Mudassir.
A long run up. Bowled like a spinner here, getting some turn, rolling his fingers. But now they need to make sure not to leak many runs in the last 11 deliveries. And look at that. Change of pace, well disguised cutter here by Irfan. A big heave. And denies that single. He wants to keep the strike here. A number 9 batter. Already got a maximum Ibrar.
Yeah, he'll have to hit a few more of those maximums. Game just slowing down here. Nothing outstanding or extraordinary happening for Abu Dhabi. Another slow delivery. Pulled in the gap and will go all the way for 4. A valiant effort, but there's no contact with Aditya Shetty and the ball reaches the ropes for 4.
An ordinary stuff, I would say. 2 fielders, no communication. Look at that. Back of hand delivery, always in control. A good connection, but a poor effort coming by these 2 fielders. Vaibhav and Aditya Shetty. So 4 runs, a much needed boundary. 35 need of last 9 deliveries.
Still some hope left. A beautiful Yorker from Irfan. Nothing much Ibrar could do with that. He's got a taste of his own medicine, Ibrar. He's bowled a lot of Yorkers, and now he has to face one.
And that to show a back of hand, he's bowling those Yorkers at will. It's not easy as a fast bowler, but he's executing it quite well.
Oh, that's a good shot. That is innovation at its absolute best. Shuffling across, taking on Irfan and playing it in the gap. It's gone for 4 more.
He's keeping the hopes alive for Abu Dhabi. Another boundary, another change of pace, back of hand delivery. But well managed by Ibrar. Waited and finds the boundary towards that backward deep square leg. Now 31 needed of last 7 balls here. He needs to get a boundary.
Wanted to scoop that. Good last minute change from Irfan. And it's a dot ball to end the over. 9 overs bowled. 6 balls, 31 runs needed for Abu Dhabi. Ronak Panoli to bowl the last over of this innings. The captain himself. Starts with a delivery outside off. Hit towards the point fielder. Simple catch taken. And Siam will be walking back.
The 9th wicket goes down here, but Wahab Hassan took another catch here. They just want to make sure whether it was a bump ball or not.
Well, they just want to go upstairs and have a look. I think it's something to do with the wicketkeeper. Let's find out if there is some involvement from him. A possible chance of encroachment is what is in question. We're waiting for the replay any moment now. Looks to be okay. I just want to check whether the keeper's hand crossed the stumps or not. Well, it's been called a no ball. And it's going to be a free hit as well. Well, completely baffled by this. We'll have more information. But from the looks of it, I think it's the wicketkeeper's gloves. They need to be behind the stumps, not in line with the stumps. It's happened quite a few times already. 3rd time in this Emirates D10. Khalid Shah was also been called for that 2 times already, and now Syed Haider Wasi Shah has got his name in the list.
It was a free hit delivery and he completely forgot that Siam not chasing that ball, dancing down the track. Have been easily the 2nd wicket, 3rd wicket for Ronak Panoli.
Yeah, just to make sure, I'm not 100% certain if it was a free hit delivery or not, because we didn't see the umpire's signal. Alright, so we just got a confirmation that he signaled for the free hit. And a lot of drama happening out there in the middle. Almost every ball. This time a chance gone down. And they take 2.
Inching closer to the victory here. Just a couple of wickets needed. Aditya Shetty, he's having a tough day in the field. Nowhere near the ball. Top of that couple of runs. Got runs in the first inning. Ronak Panoli now got couple of wickets. Zishan got 4 wickets. He disturbed the top order of Abu Dhabi. So it will be tough to pick the player of the match from this game.
Well, that's been called as a wide. So we'll have to bowl that again. Yes, quite a few contributors in this game. Like you mentioned, Zishan and Aditya Shetty, 2 contenders. Now that's in the air and in the gap. 1 bounce towards cow corner. And 2 runs is all they'll get. So only formalities left now. Dubai have sealed the game in some fashion.
The young guns control the proceedings throughout this game. Good use of the feet and a maximum. But it won't help Abu Dhabi. 97, all they could get in their allotted 10 overs, chasing 116.
And that's the last ball that was hit for a 6. But overall, it's good news for Team Dubai because they've got their first win under their belt and they've defeated a very strong Abu Dhabi side, which will give them confidence and will give them the self-belief that they belong here and will keep their hopes alive in qualifying into the top 4. So, good news for Dubai. Abu Dhabi, well, not so much. They've played 3 games now. They've played 3 and won only 1 game. They've lost 2. So, for them, it's important that they get back to winning ways. But in this game, it's Dubai who've been dominating, who've looked clinical, and have won the game by 18 runs.
After 2 losses, they bounced back in style to register their first win in this tournament, chasing 116. They started off really well, a quick 13 of 5 balls for Rohan Mustafa. Ali Abid was in control, got quick 38 in just 16 balls. It was young Nirvan Shetty who got better of Ali Abid, but Zishan, he had some other plans. He disturbed the top order of Abu Dhabi. The likes of Basil, without troubling the score, was back in the head. So was Nadeem. No contribution from Veera Ratna. D'Souza struggled for his 11 and 18. Some impetus laid down the order by Ibrar. Just a couple of extras given away by the bowlers of Dubai. Complete discipline we have seen in the bowling of Dubai. 6 bowlers have been used by the captain and pick off the bowler. The fast bowler Zishan, what an outing. 2 overs, 10 runs, 4 wickets to his name. The captain, he had a good game with the bat as well as with the ball. 2 overs going for 17, couple of wickets to captain Ronak Panoli. Wahab and Nirvan also got a wicket apiece. So huge win, I would say, which will definitely boost the confidence of the young guns of Dubai. And let's see the highlights. The second innings, they started off really well. Rohan Mustafa got few boundaries against Zishan. They came out with a positive intent, and it was Ali Abid who got beautiful 60 last night, continued that form. But this was the over. 3 wickets went down. First it was Basil Hamid. A duck, golden duck for Nadeem as well. Just hitting the deck hard, sticking to that back of length, and he was rewarded by those wickets. A lone warrior for Abu Dhabi was Ali Abid. He tried his best getting some quick runs but not getting that support from the other end. It was a young Nirvan Shetty who got better of Ali Abid. And this was the time when they just lost the plot here. Quick wickets going down and they were never able to make a comeback in this game. The boundaries were hard to come. The fielding was excellent by Dubai, especially Wahab. This was the catch of the tournament. What an excellent effort. A blinder has been taken by Wahab at long on. Then every batter they came in and they went out. Few runs came from the blade of the fast bowler Ibrar, but that was not enough today for Abu Dhabi. And all they could manage is a 97, and a thumping victory for Dubai, winning this game by the margin of 18 runs. They defended 115 in style. And let's see how this match transpired. Winning the toss and opting to bat first. The captain was on a roll. Ronak Panoli getting a quick 28, but it was young Zainullah Rahmani playing his first game, and he showed his class, stamped his authority in this game. 51 in quick time, facing just 23 deliveries. Shetty managing 15. Rohan Mustafa got a wicket, so is Basil Hamid, and they posted 115 in their allotted 10 overs. When the chase started, Ali Abid, he has some other plans, but he did not got the support from the other batters, especially the top order batters. They were not able to contribute with the bat, and that resulted in the fall of Abu Dhabi. And just the right time to dive towards the sideline for the post-match presentation.
Well, the sun has just set here in Sharjah, and we've just concluded yet another encounter of the 7 District Presents Emirates D10 2025 powered by Fancode. It was Abu Dhabi taking on Dubai. Dubai having batted first, put on a superb score of 115. A strong Abu Dhabi side tried to chase it down, but unfortunately they only managed 97 runs after losing 8 wickets. And Dubai finally getting that win and getting those 2 points which they desperately needed in this league to get going. I've got Mr. Iftikhar Ali alongside me at the post-match presentation ceremony to give away the Player of the Match award for some brilliant bowling, getting 3 big wickets in 1 over, and then also coming back again to pick up another wicket. 4 wickets for 10 runs in a superb spell of 2 overs. The Player of the Match in today's encounter for Dubai is Zishan Nasir. And come and collect your token here from Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee for this match and this series. Some superb bowling from Zishan Nasir. Zishan, 2 ही सवाल करूंगा आपसे. पहले तो ये कि बहुत अच्छा आइडिया था बैक को बेंड करके बाउंसर लगाना. कहाँ से आइडिया आया? आपने खुद आइडिया किया कि मैनेजमेंट से एक इंस्ट्रक्शन आया आपको?
नहीं, कैप्टन और मेरा पहले ही प्लान था कि शॉर्ट ऑफ लेंथ ही करनी है इनको, क्योंकि आगे वाला तो वो पिक हो रहा था, क्योंकि विकेट बिल्कुल सीधा हो चुका था. तो हमने प्लान करके बॉलिंग की, उस हिसाब से ही हमने फील्डिंग भी एडजस्ट की.
115 रन थे स्कोर आपके. लगा मिड ब्रेक में कि काफ़ी है कि थोड़े कम लगेंगे आपको बॉलिंग करते वक्त?
नहीं, 115 जैसे तो शुरू में हमें स्टार्ट मिला ना, तो मैं यही था कि 130 से 140 बन जाएंगे, लेकिन हमारे आखिरी 5 ओवर भी अच्छे नहीं गए, लेकिन कोई बात नहीं, 115 भी बहुत था स्कोर हमारे लिए ना.
बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की आपने, मुबारक, ऐसे ही करते रहो. ऑल द बेस्ट.
Inshallah, thank you.
Zishan Nasir, our player of the match from this encounter. But the action doesn't end here. We've got one more awesome game coming up. It's going to be Sharjah taking on Emirates Blues. Stay with us. The live action continues.